So this is why you then had an affinity for South Africa, because at least So what then happens with these deals then? You're in Finland, do you get to play? The culture shock. How did you acclimatize with another?
Yeah. There's something that I've realized, especially more we don't have the hunger for Botswana. Yeah. The talent is there. We don't have that. Botswana is too nice. We are too comfortable. It's too nice.
It's too nice, Mrena. No, it's too nice. It's too nice here.
It's too nice. That's the culture we have,
So you feel you got in there and you were too relaxed. But then when is it too late to mindset change someone?
I don't think it's too late for anyone.
Pick you because you have talent, and then you go outside, you go to South Africa and whatever. And let's say you are like 2 months in, and then we're talking about Tuesday planning training if
I'm managing you, if I'm a coach, I can see potential. I can see. Yeah, I do. We have we have an exercise that we do. After praying, we shake hands. You have to talk. How face me, coach. How are you? Yeah. So I want like a 48 chief. Hey. So I'm saying to get back to, as a coach, you need to take care of your players. You need to care.
Yeah.
If I care about you, I have to know your background. I have to know where you live. I have to know even how you spend your money.
Yeah.
People of different identities. Podcast with PODI-CAST.
Yo, what's poppin', everybody? What's going on? It's your boy SCAR, and here we are, another edition of the PODI-CAST, coming at you straight from Leo's Inn, right here in Gaborone. Make sure you check them out if you are ever in the area. And we're happy to be here with our 39th episode. And thank you guys for subscribing and also supporting our channel. Remember, all you got to do is subscribe to the Local Corner Multimedia channel right here on YouTube. And you should be able to get everything that they got popping. It's not only the PODI-CAST, there's other exciting programming that the guys have lined up for you. So always make sure that check that bell out and then subscribe, and you're able to get everything that you need to know about what's going on in BW and more. Just like today, we have another amazing guest with us. This guy is a child star coming straight out of Bontas, straight out of Gap City, man. Not that where he's from, but he is a guy who was seen at a very, very early age to be a child star and a prodigy. Football. Went to Europe at around the ages of 16, and he's been about football ever since. His journey, because there wasn't social media, a lot of us don't even know about, and because I don't know who was writing stories, but there's nothing about this nigga on the internet. Absolutely nothing. So we were there. We got to see some of his exploits. So this is why we have him in the house, and we're going to be talking to him. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than head coach at Masitaoka FC, former Zebras International, former King Orlando Pirates, Unia Flamingo Santos. Give it up for none other than Vincent Ortega Canas Piri. Yeah. What's up, Papa?
Good.
What thing? How good is it to be a coach? Oh, Otawisa Majita di round now. You're not the one doing the rounds. How's the life?
I don't know the rounds, but let's see.
No, Majita, how to the lap?
No, you don't do that. Those you do a marathon. You do a marathon.
What do you? Because now you're the coach, Papa. Like how's the life now?
I've been a coach since you know.
Yeah.
Playing in the midfield, you start coaching there because you need to be organized all the time. So I started coaching there.
Yeah.
But of course, there's a transition from a player to being a coach. It's different because now you have to lead players, you have to lead management, and then also there's supporters that you need to take care of. But it's something that. It's something that is in me, you know.
Definitely.
I'm just loving the challenge of being a coach.
Definitely, man. I'm really, really proud of you. And I know, like, you've always been about football, and it's good to see. Out of, like, Majita Baba Lembolo back in the day, a lot of the stories end up bad, man. Yeah. You know, I don't know, is it majority by end up stories about because of social media again. End up bona gore bang ba leka go tsena mo dipolitiking bang ba sokola. How do you think when you were able to like keep your passion and ultimately you gonna gore e be go be in a position where now you're a head coach for Thema, you know, you're living your life?
I think you said it. Just underline that term passion, you know. Passion doesn't die, you know. And because I tasted the life of football at a very young age, I've traveled the whole world and I've seen what football can do, you know. So that it's engraved in me, you know. Someone gave me a chance, and seeing kids around here, I want to give chance to other kids. You know, I see there's a lot of potential, there's a lot of skillful players, talented players here that we just need to nurture them very well. Export. So that keeps me grounded, you know. That keeps me grounded. With passion, you must have the love of what you do, you know. It's not just football. Football is a way of life. You know, whatever you do in the field, you respect football, football will respect you. You know, I'm here because of football. You call me because of football. Yes. So if you don't take that to heart, you know, it becomes just like anything. You know?
I respect that a whole lot. I'm excited to get some more of the future, but we got to start it from the beginning. And before we start it off, we got to give a shout out to our partners at Drinks Direct. Yeah, another set of patties again. This is Irish whiskey, coach, and this is what you can have some water. You can have it with some water. You can have it with anything that you want, and enjoy yourself. You can enjoy how about that into the toilet. But I'm gonna fix myself a drink. But I want to start from the beginning with you. Should I pour you a glass?
Give me one.
Hey, I want to start from the beginning because we know each other.
Yeah.
Can you tell the people? Can you tell people how we know each other?
Yeah. Me and Ska, about 1991, Kobentem, you know. We're classmates, Kobentem, you know. And I remember one part here. I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
So 1992, ke birthday ya Ska, lady ya tlisa cake cause class ba re segela tsala your best friend a piece of cake. Why Slicer gives me the cake?
You're my nigga.
You know,
hey.
You know, I mean, it's more than 20 years, you know, and we have kept this. We went on. Then you went to Komasa, then went to Musalapule. We met again to St. Joseph, you know. And we are here again. We've always been together. And I've been in this music industry with Ska, you know.
But
I've traveled with him, with V, with RIP, man, Mapetla, my nigga. We are there together. Eskimos, Exodus, Cast. These are my niggas that I used to hang with a lot.
I think a lot of people don't understand, Hore. I think athletes want to be musicians, and musicians want to be athletes. The way like Botswana batting book I think a lot of athletes and a lot of footballers.
We are entertainers.
Entertainers, from a very young age.
A common goal like entertainment.
At the end of the day, man. But then to be able to make people look at you. I mean, you started really, really young. Yeah. I mean, for you to go to Europe, only 16.
Yeah.
As the first, Botswana export of football.
Yeah.
To go to Europe at 16 years old. You started very, very early. Yeah. When did they realize, Leitiana has talent for this game?
I've always loved football. I remember Kobentem, 92. I think it was only me and Dirang playing in the team. And you can imagine there was deep sea at that time.
I try to tell people all the time, okay? Niggas, I get up touch. I try to tell them what Dirang, Vincent.
Yeah.
And at that age, these niggas were in the school team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we had Dirang here, and I tried to ask him, why were you guys able, you're 8 years old.
Yeah.
And you're playing around people who are 11 years old.
Yeah.
What kind of development was going on, and at this point? Yeah. Were you guys developed around the same place, or Dirang when I developed 27? How was the development your football? At 8 years old, you're playing Lebom Pomabok. I think Mpona too.
Yeah.
All these dudes, but Deep Sea, all these older guys.
Yeah. I think hard work development, street football is the base of development.
Yeah.
When you play street football, what is similar to Jamaica, you play Bopudi-Cast. We used to do that because
Yeah.
And I keep telling, even now, I keep telling my players, you see Pudi-Cast, it's what Europeans call it rondo.
Yeah.
It started here. So every time we do something, we shouldn't think, no, it has to come from, no, Pudi-Cast is actually on a rondo. We played before Pale. Small sided game with multiple goals. We had 4 Pale. Yes, from Europe. But these are things that we used to do without a coach. What the coach does, development, you develop what is already there. You develop what is already there. You can't develop this. So with football development, I started in the street. I played in the street, and then when I was it 7 or 12, and then Bratsidi took me to Flamingo.
Saxton
Kowa. I was 7 years. I played in there under 12. Yeah, Flamingo. That's where I started my real football, structured.
Standard 1.
Yeah. So I played there. With Dirang, we used to play Mostradeng Road.
Yeah.
It's funny how Nale Dirang we grew up, A lot of people thought we were brothers.
Yeah.
We did the same haircut, if you remember.
Yeah.
We wore the same boots.
Yeah, man.
If you pick Dirang, he wouldn't play.
Yeah.
If you pick me without him, I wouldn't play.
Yeah.
But Dirang used to play at the back, and I used to play on the left wing. Whatever you see, it's because of street football. Whatever you see Ronaldinho, Neymar doing, Vinicius, it's because of street football.
Yeah.
That is where football starts.
It starts there.
Yeah.
So you have to have some ability coach who can at least.
Yes.
So because these days, I mean, everyone back to social media. There's a lot of development camps that are happening right now. I think Kenneth Dambe has one. Deep Sea has one also. These camps, what do you think they can do? Say, we've been lacking because as many. I mean, now individuals are opening them up themselves. Do you think they're helping, or do you think it's cheeky? The videos are Facebook.
No, it's actually a good thing. All the successful football nations, they have many football academies.
Yeah.
Ibile Botswana is even better because there is no school sports. Yeah. So we want to give these kids chance to play. The only thing that we can do is just we have to develop our own manuals. Botswana is not the same as Zimbabwean or South African. It's not. It's not. You never see Botswana you don't. That's not us. That's not us. But we just need to understand who we are training. You know, it's good that I started with Deepska 2017. I was with him for 3 years. Go Deepska Academy. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we COVID at that time. Yeah, but it's good because he played football. It's bringing him back. You know, it's to me. I would encourage a lot of people or whoever is interested in football to start a football academy. Definitely. Or a sports academy, because we don't have sports at school. So if we have football academy from grassroots, which is from 5 years to 20 years, that is the group working from school. I get a similar school or 7, and then our feds are about 18. So more academies. We wouldn't cry or a school sports and all that.
We'll be able to do for ourselves.
Yes, we have to find ways.
But how was Saxton Kowa always finding the best players? Like, how did he find you? How did you end up playing for such an amazing development coach? Well, I'm still to find anyone. He's our Jomo Sono pretty much as far as discovering talent. How did he discover you, and what did he do for your football?
When you talk about Bratsili, you talk about a very special person to me. You know, right now Bratsili is not well, health-wise he's not well, and I think you have seen. There's the outcry for him. He needs blood. He needs blood to be donated. He's at Okosidile. Bratsili discovered me. But before 16, there was another Bratsili, Flamingo. He was working closely with Bratsili. He took me Coventry. Saw me in the streets at Sameka, then it Abankisa Koko Flamingo. Bratsili Kimoto it's in football. That, and this country is very lucky to have someone like Bratsili. It's just that I don't think we use Bratsili's talent. Cartons or this thing. I mean, he went to Brazil, he went to Germany, he went to Holland and all that for his coaching courses, you know. I've seen a concept in La Masia, in Barcelona. You have to be living within a 5-kilometer radius from La Masia. If you check Brazil, Newstens, Bontling, White City, New Naledi, Zola, how would you go thing? You have to be exceptional. Like Barcelona had Messi from Argentina. Why you're asking me for good talent in here? If you get kids around the same area, just our back and your didn't. So it becomes very easy to coach them. You know, even the language they use, how they communicate. These are things you use in football, you know. Now, what he was teaching is take what you have and weaponize it. That is what Bratsili was doing. And the fact that I started coaching a football player is because of him. He teaches. He teaches the brain, and that is how I approach my coaching. A lot of the time, coaches they train the body.
The brain,
and they leave out the brain. But and where we are all here is because of the brain. Once we take out the brain, we are gone.
That's why I want to round the
round. I'm a footballer, you know. I need sharp movement, you know. Football specific movement, yes.
But then with Enebrat CD then, with all of this good stuff that he was doing and all of these players that he was able to discover, why do you think it was difficult for him to ever be national team coach? I think Wikila and Nayo on it before.
Yeah.
Why do you think he wasn't recognized more? And because what was his relationship like, maybe the BFA, because when you're close to him?
Yeah. Like I said, you want me to say others.
But I should have got you before you.
Look, Bratsidi, everyone knows. I mean, before there was Flamingo Santos, there was União Flamingo Despos, where we came from.
Yeah.
Before me, there was Robo Konzapi.
Yeah.
Before me, there was the late Banks Panini, who was coach here, not one. Before me, there were great players.
Yeah.
Go Fleming. You know, you must have eye for talent also. So, Bratsidi, before us, but Babon, before us.
Yeah.
You know, we used to, there was a team, Bratsidi. I'll mention the names. It was me. There was Dirang. There was John Squap, Sekana Kuk, Jomo Matlapi. Jerome Ramatlakwan, Donald Lopang, Mambush Mwaz, Bim Sala Tomo, in the same team.
Yeah, I hear you.
In the same team.
Plexo.
There was a time we played, there was my cousin, Atipir.
Yeah.
That guy was gifted.
Yeah.
There was a time we played Naughty Boys ground. We played after 5 goals. Bratsidi about 2 touch.
Yeah.
In a game.
Yeah.
You're playing 2 touch,
Yeah.
out of 3 touch by Nila Raitsa. And this brings me to what the modern football. I usually love modern football because I've seen this Kowa 97.
Yeah.
I did this Kowa 97.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm just trying to say, we know sometimes people just turn a blind eye. They know. I want to post it. There was a Flamingo Santos now that brought in Bo. I remember there was a game. I think there was some guys in the Chiefs. Yakub.
Yeah.
Toto and his brother Godfrey. They took the ball from the center. 2 of them.
Yeah.
2 of them. We were just watching 2 of them going through Sunday Chiefs.
Yeah.
And went to leave the ball in the net. Just 2 of them.
Yeah.
In a good like it's like these. Everyone knew. Everyone knows what Bratsidi can do.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just feel we just turn a blind eye on good things.
Because I'm going to take it back to you also as a youngster. Honor, this development ultimately gets you in a position where you could have played league football. I get it, Santos wasn't in the league. Sportos, but wasn't in the league at the time.
The league, they were in the 2nd division.
In the 2nd division.
Yeah.
So, some 2nd division, and it was frustrating a lot of people that why why didn't you ever? We thought you were going to leave the Sportos to go to Europe. Was that always the plan, or no? Why didn't you play for any other teams?
I'm one person who got with some ball. Yeah. And at that time, Flamingo was playing the kind of football that I like. Even the kind of football that I think you see Masitaka play.
Yeah.
Share the ball. You know, if you take the ball, I'm short. If you take the ball up there,
sub.
What am I going to do with the ball? You know, I mean, we need to understand. You know, geographically, southern hemisphere, we are short. Why would you want to play the ball up? When you have good center of gravity, why not you play the ball on the ground?
On the ground, yeah.
Yeah, so I played for Flamingo. I felt, developing Echo Flamingo was good for me. I actually left before I played. I actually left Botswana if I played First Division or Premier League. Go Flamingo, I played, and I got selected in the national team. Some kids are now Flamingo.
I remember, yeah.
I remember Team Yarne Flamingo. We play in the second division. We had players in the under 17 and under 20. So
I Flamingo.
that's what I'm saying to you. Everyone knows what Brazil is doing. Everyone knows.
Vincent Flamingo, I want you to give me your top 5 Flamingo Desportos players, including Leone cohort ya Botswana from your times. The Brazil
I can't.
Come on, dog. This is in no particular order.
You can't.
Give me 10.
Okay, it's a number. Make it 100.
Some of the players that were in the team. Give me just 10 in no particular order, Vin. Just 10.
That was difficult.
Come on, man. Okay, number 1.
You had a galaxy of stars.
Okay, name, for those who don't know the type of talent that came out of that team, give me 10 dudes by recognize because I don't think people know the depth of that team. Huh? And also, because I think Lene Brasidor Habona this episode about what he's done, because I don't think he's celebrated enough. So people will be able to understand, if it wasn't for this gentleman, we wouldn't have. Because
yo, man.
God, I just got shivers. What the?
Okay.
Give me some guys, man.
I'm trying. We do it. Happy Flamingo Gore. You find that. Okay, I'm getting maina how I maina passport. There was one guy called Baju. He played go Flamingo, then he went to Rollers. There was Robo Konzapi. Robo.
Where was he getting them though? And then or he goes out to go get them.
Yeah, when you are doing something right, you go scout and people recommend. Because like for instance, right now, what's happening in Gomasitog? There's Masitag and the Naledi Academy. It's one thing, Because of what we do, there's a lot of recommendations. Players coming in because of what we do.
Yes.
So, how does that make, when you play against other teams, even now, kids will say, Coach, I want to join your team. Just by the brand of football we play.
Give me more guys. I want more guys. At least give me 5 more.
There was
even the ones that people know, or maybe we didn't know they came from.
There's one player who I feel people underrate a lot. Dodo Bem Sala go Quite City.
Bem Sala Bim.
Yeah. Very, very good player.
He ended up on the radio, I get.
No, not Mogole Page. Not Mogole Page. There's Dodo. I played with him in the midfield. Tumo Kai kids. Played with him in the midfield. There was we had a defensive midfielder called Chipa. This guy reminds me of if you remember Real Madrid Makelele.
Yeah.
So all the other guys who could attack, knowing we are okay.
Yeah.
So Tebogo gave us freedom to do whatever we want.
That's dope, though. We don't, but that was what Africans were big for back in the day. I guess. The reason Europe hella because people were defensive midfielders a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So how did you end up going to Finland at 16?
No, it was German before.
It was
Finland.
German.
So we
light flex.
So
nigga, I didn't go to Finland first. I went to Germany.
So Neretsa make under 15, right? I was 15 there that time. But I was with you, was St.
Joe. I can do my name better. So I remember he anyway. I think it was 11. Was it 11? I remember that game.
Wow. Another great player.
Rest in peace, Isao, man.
Isao Martin.
Yeah. No, ne ke re junior gore o bo khombiwa gore we go nnetana.
Junior,
Junior o ne re ka mosala pula.
the best football academy in the world.
We mran.
Bokamos, BK.
No, Bokamoso was dope, huh?
We had good our players from Flamingo. Never saw. We did, it was fun. I did some more training. Yeah, Bokamos.
Yeah.
Naretso a re lebo 10 re jogela ko White City. So from Ituteng re jogela ko White City.
Yeah.
Re a training ya Flamingo. And I think that's why becomes on a bits more serious than bits. Because there was a school go Mulepole, it's a bit of talk, right?
Yeah, we talk, yeah.
Yeah. There was a about 12. We used to go about 12 or 15.
But I get really netane gatema mo go rile ne go ne gona le kana na tsena go khale kana na tsena kai.
Yeah. I used to enjoy the battle road.
Mo go na kila gore mo sala pula bo 11 ya kana a le 1. Na kana go re rona na go teng go re na ne ke na le pelo ngo but I knew gore malaita ka ba blind wa bona. So tsa mo go tula because mo doing dile baya but like
but it started go primary. Remember when you played when I tla bolo le mailo so. Arsa pick usiaka yon. Only me could come and get the ball. Come on, Aska. Come on, let them play.
No,
okay, Vinny's, you go play.
I had no chance. Those guys were something else. And those battles, I mean, so you identified during school football. How then? Did you have an agent? And no sanso ulaga no ko senjo or bana ba go bona mo second division.
Kobokamos. It was Form 2. Yeah.
God damn.
So we played. So
Form 2.
Go Westwood. Never gonna training. You're under 15.
Yeah. Under 15 na Botswana.
Elore le South Africa. So never getting raise a game South Africa against Sweden.
How did you get the call up? Bana communicate la.
That's what happened. I'm getting there. So, I don't know what happened. They became under 15-year trainer. Oh, I was called. But the only camp under 15. So at that time, never said about campaign. So I was called. What about training like go Westwood? I went to Westwood. When I got there, Coach Nelly Phil Makwengwe.
I'm a feeler.
He asked me, what's some guy like midfield? I don't know. What leads?
Alright, it's booming.
Alright, no, I want to get some. Can you play up front? Yes. So when I go in, little did he know that Orga trainer. We go to South Africa. So I leave Botswana, let's try. We get there. South Africa beats and I had a goal.
Yes, sir.
I had a goal. Ball comes just outside the center there. And I scored. I make a goal. 1-1.
Like a volley back.
No, it's some of us. I scored. South Africa scored. The second goal, the third goal. I scored again. Playing up front. Little did I know Mike McCabe almost ending. Call of us. Oh, Pretoria.
Pro Sports.
Pro Sports.
For those who don't know, that is the biggest sports agent in Africa.
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah. Even now, I still know Mike McCabe.
My guy.
So Mike McCabe saw me. Go Pretoria. He came to me. Saw my details, and I gave him my Nagabrad seed.
Nice, sir.
Gave him my Nagabrad seed. They
called. No.
I told him my guardian gave Brad seed. So they told me I can tell Brad seed on play. No, these guys called me. Oh, okay, fine. Then the next year, when I was 16, during school holidays, I went to Borussia Mönchengladbach in Germany. Still playing the Bundesliga.
To this day.
Yeah, still playing the Bundesliga. But that time... Coach Kgaswane.
Green. I remember that team though.
Yeah, Borussia Mönchengladbach. Actually, if you know the history, The biggest derby go Germany is Bayern Munich and Borussia Mönchengladbach.
No doubt.
It's not Dortmund.
Eh.
So I went there and trained. I trained with the under 20 2 days. The third day, I was told, you're going to play with the senior team. Senior team. Guess what? 96, I was watching South Africa against Tunisia. There was this number 18, Mert Bensliman, I still remember. Mert Bensliman. Tunisian guy, na Makileki, ka final. Na Makileki Lucas Rade. So the third day when I get there, I see this guy.
Are you serious, dog?
4 years later, 4 years back, 4 years later now, I'm playing with him.
You see, it's possible.
It's possible. I'm 16 years. Yeah, I get in there and we played against a team from Dubai. And, you know, at that time, when I'm playing, there are other scouts there. So after a week or two, there was Theo de Jong from Holland. Theo de Jong played in the 1978 World Cup with Borut Krol and Johannes Kims. So he came. So he told Brazil, I don't know how they knew each other. Brazil eats him.
Big man.
Brazil were the language they didn't, you know. You know, he can speak all the 11 languages of South Africa.
Oh my goodness, man.
Ko Germany, he speaks Deutsch. He speaks Dutch.
How man?
Fluently.
Grot man.
So
what?
This guy is watching about, I want this boy. So came on at that time, but see do as Hassan Nakibu. So Brazil one player, no. Theo is going to coach in Finland. He wants to go with you. It's up to you. I don't like it, you know. So quite Nakile training. Go Germany. We came back, and then Finland came 2002. Yeah, came 2002. That's when I went and played in Finland.
This after his Form 5?
No, I finished course for South Africa. I guess now go Finland. I finished to South Africa. Yeah.
So this is why you then had an affinity for South Africa, because at least you know. So what then happens with these deals then? You're in Finland. Do you get to play? You know, the culture shock. How did you acclimatize with another? Yeah.
There's something that I've realized, especially more we don't have the hunger. Botswana. The talent is there. We don't have that. Botswana is too nice. We are too comfortable. It's too nice.
It's too nice, Mrena. No,
it's too nice.
It's too nice here.
It's too nice. That's the culture we have, you know.
So you feel you got in there and you were too relaxed?
No, I'm trying to get to how I acclimatized. The issue here, my passion.
Yeah.
I've always said I want to play
outside.
I want to play outside. Now you can imagine I'm living here early January. Heat wave, that's my 38. So when I get there, the temperature is minus 15 in Finland. But before I went to Finland, I went to Topos in Holland. I stayed there.
Yeah.
I was at that time I was a kid, right? One thing I keep telling, but had I stayed in Holland, I probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I'll probably be in Holland.
Yeah.
Go Topos. I trained with the reserve team.
Yeah.
Trained twice, played a game. Right there, coach. I want this guy. I want this guy. Now here was the deal here. Finland was already done.
Yeah, with radio.
So now I was on transit for 2 weeks.
Holland.
Damn. I have to go back, man.
Yeah.
You know, stayed, go in Oz for 2 weeks. Then I went to Finland. I got to Finland course, I thought OCD because nearly -2, -3. OCD.
Yeah.
I go there -15. Everything is frozen. After some time, Bantabare, no, it's not cold. It's cold. -25.
Yeah.
Then they said, now it's cold.
Now it's cold.
So I remember they went to ski. So as I you're skiing more my thing I'm gone. I can't swim. Yeah. But going back, I have the same passion that I had at that time.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to play there. I had to survive alone. I want to Botswana. I want to Palechi. You know.
But in the Zaga though, Vinny, like what do you think? Because I think that's what all of us always wonder. Why do these stories always end up with our guy? I mean, when Deep City, Jomo, a lot of guys are the type of guys by if they were to get anyone here, is going to come back with the goods. You know what I mean? What ultimately makes it hard for you guys? Is it a matter of support or is it a matter of height?
No, it's never about height, and sometimes I really get angry when people talk about height.
I was going to talk about your height, regardless.
The best player in the world is Lionel Messi. No. It's never about the height.
It wasn't about the height.
Nah, it's never.
What was it about? Why do these deals never?
Okay. You are in the music industry. Sometimes you get a raw deal.
No, I want your story. Don't seriously papis.
No, I give a piece.
Please.
At that time, Kelaiti, I'm only 18 years, you know, thrown into the world.
Yeah.
No experience. Nothing about agent.
Virgin.
Nothing. You know. Yeah. I get there. All I need to do is play football.
You can't understand that thing.
Yeah. So when it comes to deals and all that, I don't have to be. Even now, I'm at a point, Lord King. If I take a kid to South Africa right now, I have to be. I just make sure, if you're my player, just make sure you concentrate on the ground. The rest of the things, I'll deal with them.
Yeah.
Now, I have to deal with all these things.
When I know one,
alone. You get a kid, he gets in there with a chairman to sign a contract. It's bad. You know, sometimes people say a lot of things. I never answer, I just keep quiet or I just laugh. You know, because people don't know. So, thrown into the lion's den, I had to fend for myself.
Pariano, as your guardian, what role was Saxton playing at that time? Because other people would sit there and say, just like with Rejomo Sono, I remember there was a time in an interview, no negotiate I think contract yaga Andrew Rabuta. I don't know what it was. Even overseas, you play the good guy, I'll play the bad guy. And then even I jump piece go bataka take tea. What they were able to admit, I didn't know what we were there for.
Yeah.
Lucky enough for even what role did Saxton Kowa play in your negotiations for these deals?
I think Brazil was more of a coach.
Especially because you were underage.
Yeah, I think Brazil was more of a coach. So once people start calling, because he's a coach, what I see, the coaches become agents and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't want a conflict of interest. That is where I think Brazil could have done more to say, okay, the kid is here, you know, or said Mike, there's kid in
Mike
take care. Because Coach Jamie I went with Brazil, he was there throughout. But only when I left to Finland. So Brazil was more of a coach. So from a coach, there has to be that manager. So that manager was not there. manager to be there to guide. You know, manager is not only, he has to guide you. How you use Zaga, he has to guide you.
Yeah.
I remember when Rune was saying, I don't even know how much I have in my bank account. You know, my manager tells me, you need search, because I cannot be thinking about Zaga when I have to play football. Football brings me there, Zaga. I have to be concentrating on keeping a biggest asset center, which is my body. Performing, marketing myself. Now, so there was a lot of for a young boy, 18 years. A young boy just comes from Botswana, you know. So to me, there was no support.
Support system.
Yeah. So you find that Ranzi, that is where the problem is. And like I'm saying, man, Brazil gave me a chance.
I feel that.
And right now, I'm at a point. I can even manage you right now.
No,
I can even manage you to say, Mrena, you know, look, we need content is serious. I can do that, and I can deal with other people, you know. Yeah.
I want to get to your go Finland. How many games do you think you played? Like ballpark number? How many caps did you? Well, not caps. How many appearances did you make for your club?
I can't remember, because I remember I played many games. You know, I didn't have a trophy.
Even in that
when I had, yes, I had a trophy. Now Finland, I stayed the whole season. Finland, I haven't never a trophy where I was player of the tournament, and you know, I played a lot of games.
When you came back, were you coming back for Pirates, or were you coming back because you know Hobechol?
No, there we played. The team went bankrupt.
Hey.
So when I came back,
what in the minute?
Yeah, the team went bankrupt. Go.
Is that what they told you, or
no? They didn't. They didn't have, because a lot of players were taken. Babangwe, they just left. Babangwe, other teams in Finland. Yeah, I remember there was one guy from Albania. 3-ton Stapsula. He went to, I don't remember that team, Go Helsinki, I think Inter or something, Go Helsinki. So I came back to Botswana, but I only stayed a month or so. Then I went to South Africa.
When you went to SA for Pirates or?
For Pirates. Actually, the Pirates, I went there, barricade trialing. The very same day, I only played 5 minutes. Palace just called me out.
I think you told me that story.
Yeah.
Augustus Palacio since then. Why? In, out.
No.
What?
He saw what I could do. No, he's not leaving. He's staying here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, just 5 minutes. He called Bojoja Banabangi. He said, no, his room is already there. You guys can leave. He's staying.
So what happened at Pirates?
Okay, Pirates I played in the under 20, right?
No Rumale Leborang.
Yeah. Abianale. Those were my roommates.
Abianale.
Yeah, those were my roommates. So I played in the under 20. There was under 17 Yara Teboromolo. You know, I got to meet Pirates legends. When you impress legends, then they know there's something special about you.
So what happened with the deal?
I was at Paris until 06. Now, the time Orlando Pirates had many foreigners.
Yeah.
There was Okonko, there was Edelbedina, there was Chikoya, there was Perry Mutapa, there was Francis Chancer. Playing in there, you know, but I would go train, play with the under 20, then go play some games, study friendly with the senior team.
Yeah.
You know, I played Nakwenek Cheese Boy Mukwena, I promote you. I was part of the group. I was part of the group. In that time, there was a time when under 23, Nick Huchuak is Steve Compel. We played against them, the old Orlando Stadium. After the game, they called me. Under 23-year-old. And then Palacio told me, oh, this guy, Kimutswan.
Oh.
I could have been in the team, I'm a group at that time. So the only reason why I couldn't break into the senior team, they had many foreigners, and those foreigners were playing at that time.
First team and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Okong was doing well, Dina was doing well, Pere Mutapa wasn't playing much, but very good player, Francis Chancellor, you know.
But yeah, no, this always leaves a better taste in my mouth. It happens in the music industry.
Yeah.
It happens in football.
Yeah.
We're there, we shine, and people see we're exceptional. Or even some of their best.
True.
What is it? Is it a curse? I mean, I'll give an example. Let's say Zambia. You know, Zambia was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Even at Tux, and then he went to Pirates, and then his playing time went down.
Yeah.
So it was a Platinum Stars, and then he went to another team, I think, and then he went to Sundowns. His playing time goes down.
Yeah.
The only players by go outside of the country went to South Africa, and that nobody reward for play was Dipsy and Mogori at Supersport.
Yeah.
A lot of our, and maybe even Joel Mogorosi at Celtics. What is it? Is there? You tell me, what is it about you guys being so really good, but when it comes to playing time, the better you get, the more who could you have playing time, Yamajit?
Yeah, I think like I was saying,
and I want the truth.
The culture affects how we do things, how we do. I think we become too comfortable more Botswana, understand? But this has grown me to say. The mentality, when I coach, the mentality, we are not hungry enough. We are not. So sometimes you get there and it's all about, especially skillful players, they don't really work hard.
What should I do? Should I run harder? Should I listen to the coach more? Should I come for more meetings? For the guys who are major, like such phenomenal players, you don't expect them to still be in Botswana.
Yeah,
so how about
you forget about the small things, look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? And then how do I get there? If you have to make sacrifices, I made sacrifices, man. I left when I was 18. I had to sacrifice my childhood. I had to be a man. I had to leave my friends, my car seat. There was a time, go Finland, 52 days, I want dark. When you're sleeping, you can actually see light. Loud was really blind. It's light. There's a light outside. You're sleeping, you're thinking like a checkers car. Get outside you're 18,000 miles away. All you do is cry.
Yes, bro.
So you need to toughen up. No one is coming for you. You need to live that life. You chose that life. But I don't think in Botswana we have that hunger. That's why we have pain, we have we have Komasi. So when you get there, once the going gets tough, start saying, no, I'm going back home. Then I want to sit here and relax. But now, to get there, stories are your mind. Because the background, even when the background, you still sleep with the Brazilians, they know one thing. It's difficult.
I can't go back there.
Benny McCarthy, he knows where he's coming from.
Cape Flats.
Hey,
make guy, you can get shot at any moment.
So these things. When I was talking to some people, the content, the manual that we're using, it's outdated. It doesn't have content on football psychology. And that is the part that in Africa we are missing. We are just training the body. So if you're not training the mind, you don't train resilience. Anything that comes, potential. Then what? And that is my approach now to say, these guys, if we can have Nigel Amos competing at the highest level, what are we taking from them? You know, if we are to take you to Orga, Ethiopia, and you have to train there, knowing it's your life there, you have to be able to go there. So this is my approach when it comes to coaching. If we twist the mind, just change, mindset change.
Yeah.
If we change the mind, let's not just preach mindset change. Arrow practice will change.
Yeah.
Once word.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So if we had that, Guri, when people say, no, we had players, I'll ask you, how many players have we had before? If there's 1,000 players and only 20,
3.
you would clearly 3. If you're 20, if you're doing something, no, we are lying to ourselves. Why was it my 500? Yeah.
So comfortability, I think, can you coach it out of a player? And at what age do you need to be? Because guys, it's about talent or
Yeah.
I should know.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is that what you know or I don't even, I need to do the bare minimum and I'll get through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to believe or malaitia mangwa.
Yeah.
I don't want to believe or malaitia. But I go basense ba le go mo bojiwa wa mo ile go gana gore we go kokotelo go lapeng go hey la tlamone na re we go train tlamone.
But they still have that
because ba
mentality.
itse gore team ka nna.
No, but we still have that
And then you
mentality.
go out of the country and then you still think gore the coach tse di to go rapela yalo. Do they do?
You see that is where yeah. That is mentality.
Because I can imagine it.
That is the problem.
Didn't sound like I record dipina tsa gagwe.
Gape I want to pina one. That is big. That is the problem. Now we have to train these guys. Correct. Once you get media attention, it's another problem. Media attention, the work starts changing. Is that it tells you the mentality is wrong. It's wrong. We concentrate on the smaller things and forget about the bigger picture. You understand? But development, when you talk about grassroots, you're talking about a 5-year-old. You can see talent from there.
Yeah.
You saw me when I was 7.
Yeah.
So you can see talent from there.
Yeah.
Now, before, a kid is like an empty drum. Right? Yeah. What you feed them stays. If you feed them the wrong things, they stay in there.
Yeah.
So if you start from an early age, we start teaching these kids. For instance, if you have a 7-year-old, then you start teaching him goal setting. Don't you think that will stay with him?
Definitely.
When you start, everything is there under the sun, right? On Wi-Fi, on everything.
iPad.
If you leave your kids, banal idle mind, you can imagine or guess what they will be doing with the internet. But if you start teaching kids, or how just schooling you do want to, you're playing time key, you study time key, have a routine throughout the day, throughout the week. Mind knows I have to be doing something.
When is it too late because you're dealing with men now, and how are you able to implement these ideas and these ideals? More grown men. When I lay clipping wa go yana mo Facebook ane recent yana. O petala itele mo chesting o player go ra no la thoko ga line o ro montsha se.
I like to talk about this. Thank you for being here. People. No. I was actually doing this. No, I can't do that. Yeah, player has something to retaliate. We'll see boxing there. I know how to.
Are you able? What age is too late for you to change mindset?
Okay, before I go, I want to talk about this.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I keep telling people I'm a coach, right? if you listen to my voice projection and you don't get the message, you think, oh man. I was telling my players today, hanga romanya. When I go romanya get the language changes. I was born in the dusty streets of Claim.
Yes, sir.
I had to survive my sporties and all that.
Yes, sir.
When I start talking to you,
that
one is different.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, I cannot come with your right. No, I can't. I just can't. Lo and I keep you can see this man was serious. So when I was talking to these guys, I got Bukhali.
No.
You know, I said, no, listen to the message. You know, I grew up on her. No. They understand. They understand. You know, I'm one person. I'm very firm. Yeah. How can I learn? I even drink jao. Vino clown. You know how I am.
I know.
You know, you won't see. But once I get in the field, it's a no-go area. Don't play with it.
But then when is it too late to mindset change someone?
I don't think it's too late for anyone.
Pick you because you have talent, and then you go outside, you go to South Africa and whatever. And let's say you are like 2 months in, and then you know, bafana baso we talking about latela kurumunda barahela reten ha chesa nyama ya halele. You know, ka Tuesday bile ba gontsha mo planning ya gago. Kantelenyana blena no training ha khone go tsoga phakela but wa itse or team ya go if
how do you if I'm managing you, if I'm a coach, I can see potential. I can see yeah, I do. We have we have an exercise that we do. After praying, we shake hands. You have to talk. How would face me, coach. How are you? Yeah. So I was like a 48 chief. Hey. So I'm saying to get back to where, you know, as a coach, you need to take care of your players. You need to care.
Yeah.
You know, if I care about you, I have to know your background. I have to know where you live. I have to know even how you spend your money.
Yeah.
Even your girlfriend.
Yeah.
How you relate with them. How you relate with your siblings. I need to see that. And I can tell you whether you are ready to go or not. I don't care about your... It's never about the ability. It's about the attitude. You have the right attitude, you can go.
Yeah.
You know, attitude is like a flat tire. If you don't change a flat tire,
yeah.
And that's what I preach to my players.
Yeah.
Understand? So that's what I'm saying. It's never late. But those with ears will listen.
Yeah.
The Bible area,
those with ears
will listen. But Baba says no. If you get the letter that Masita is giving, and it's paradise.
Yeah.
It's paradise for you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do for you.
That's
if I'll talk to you, I'll talk to you. I'll show you. I can offer the reference.
Yeah.
If you don't change, there's little I can do.
Yeah.
But if I'm able to save 2 or 3 guys, good for me.
When because we're talking about your coaching right now, when do you get to a point where, you know, you're like, like the, you know, do you have a stage or do you give guys a chance?
I give you a chance. I give you a chance. But I'll tell you, once I see me, I'm done. But if you come back to me, because there's one thing about me, I never hold grudges.
Yeah.
I never.
No, like before the next time in I can't rapport. You
know what I think? I'm thinking, okay, he's probably
doing something.
I would think, okay,
yeah.
Players, my players, they know. I don't hide. I'll tell you. If I don't like something, I'll tell you. Well, it's not the load that weighs you down. It's how you carry the load.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
I'll tell you straight.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
If I tell you this is 60, I'll 60, and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And from there, I can get it. I'll come back to you. How it's up to you.
Yeah. I'm going to move you to your zebras relationship. How many caps do you have, Vinny?
My caps, I don't know, I'm at 18 or 20 somewhere there.
I thought they were less. Why?
Why?
Because I felt there's a generation of zebras players that I felt were really, really talented, but they never got to see eye to eye with the coach for some reason. Why do you think you have so little caps for someone who was such an exceptional player?
I think when I came into to the Zebras, there were guys performing at the time. Like, you know, I don't have a problem when someone is playing.
Who do you think was better than you that was put in front of you?
I don't think it was about me being better.
Hey, I could argue these niggas were better than me.
No, they were playing good.
Better than me.
No, they were playing good.
Better than you.
No, if you're performing, it can be on the bench.
I get it's one spot.
Zidane can be on the bench.
You're not gonna do that shit.
No,
it's
Zidane
one
can
spot.
be on the bench.
It's one spot.
Still,
it's one easy. What's an orderly?
At that time,
the better one.
Okay, no, Mapele. This game demands this. It probably needs hard tacklers.
We won't know until the game is on. Why weren't they putting you on the list?
Yeah, but you know, I get it. There's TV, there's computers. We analyze.
What is your relationship with the past Zebras coaches?
I've always had a good relationship with every coach.
Who's your favorite Zebras coach of all time?
Colin Rowe.
Why? Because he picked you more.
No. Colin Rowe is just wanted us to play football.
Yeah, because he picked you more.
He wanted footballers. He played footballers.
Hey.
Yeah, we are playing football.
So the others were playing what?
I don't know. I was not there.
I always feel there's a tumultuous relationship between really, really gifted football players.
Yeah.
Lead coach it's Arona.
No, we asked
Botswana, I think hona le smoko sa gona gore how le star o wa lapisa, or you know, I don't understand what it is. Is it what do you think it is? Why don't we celebrate superstardom in teams? So it's your bench to come on the national team level. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I can see you're worried.
No, I don't know.
And if
because
you
I've never had problems with any coach. You know, actually, like when our coaches on that, I'll show you who I am.
But dog.
It's a coach. Remember, I'm Coach Kimot.
Okay, why have we never been back to the AFCON?
I was not in the team AFCON.
Get out! Why have we never been back now? When you look at our football now, because I have to ask you the hard questions. Because
you mean Zebras?
Zebras. Why has it never been back there?
I thought this question was not coming. This question is going to get me into trouble.
Hey.
But anyway,
I repeat, why has the Zebras never been in the AFCON again since Leba Isakwa?
You follow football, right?
Very much.
Okay. Do you think we have strong development structures?
No.
You have your answer now.
So school football supplies the team?
No, not the school. Not school football. Development structures in the country.
Structures? Like PC. The tournament, it's
where you get the stars. Yeah.
The tournaments?
Yeah, the team that went to AFCON, they spent more than 10 years. I think more than 7 years together.
I remember.
So it was because it was Group Yarona. It's Group Yarona and some of the players in the league we didn't go. But when you get in and we tell on the foundation, it becomes very easy for you to fit in again. Yeah. So now with I always say team in Zelebaka together, and that is why in AFCON. And you look at before Zebras, the caps from under 17, under 20, under 23. Yeah. Those guys played more good junior team. Yeah. So a lot of players. We have players that we take then goes or whatever team. Never played at youth level. Goes and plays Zebras at that time. He's performing. I get it. So, the challenges of playing, of just being the nation, of traveling and all that, you exposure at that time. The hardships that we go through, you know, now I'm going to something le Burundi, go Rwanda, ne?
Yeah.
We were detained for 4 hours. You've been traveling for 8 hours. You get to the airport, you want to go and rest. You are detained 4 hours because the list in the high correspondent. You know, these are things that you get to Rwanda. When you get to Rwanda, you're thinking, okay, these guys balokwa banna ko kwa fani. You get to Rwanda.
Formula 1
Formula 1 is just it's hope.
Formula 1 is better than that. Because we hear about those stories all the time.
Yes. They'll feed you something else. After game, but now better, they'll feed you the right stuff. So I'm saying to you, if from under 17 under 20 you are used to these things. But again, before we get there, from a technical point of view, the development structures are not there. So the simple basics to football, they're not there. If you have seen Zebras play, you know, the hunger, the burning desire to succeed, it's not there. Players, I can tell, players are just there on a game.
That
is where the problem. That's why we concentrate.
No, who are these niggas?
We concentrate on the little things and forget.
Because from our buyer, now from my point of view, a lot of these niggas, a lot of it, from our one, and I don't want to get you into these Botswana Football League, BFA issues, but I don't know if you can comment on them. How Holadi Association, how does it impact the teams and morale to continue to perform at your highest?
One thing, I never want to get into politics, right?
Yeah.
One thing I tell players, you are hired to play football.
Yeah.
I'm hired to coach. That's where we end.
Yeah.
Hey. Leave administrative issues to administrators. Leave politics to politicians. Concentrate here.
How do you motivate them, Vinny? Like, let's say, price, you know? I mean, let's officing or you know, how do you keep the morale up? Or you know, if you don't even know what the goal is, you know, you don't even know are we getting 1 million at the end of the season? Are we getting 10,000 at the end of the season? Because I motivate, but how do you? Okay, Madia motivate, but how do you?
But Madia get team, concentrate on you. You get to the national team, you market yourself, go play, go get £50,000. That is your ultimate goal. Hence I'm saying we can't concentrate on these are just small things. These are you win $1 million, the team has spent 3 million. Don't even think about it. Play well. Market yourself. Go to Sundowns. They pay you 250,000. I'm happy for you. So that is where my focus is. I keep telling them, focus is here. Your games are televised. One boy I was talking to him, he was playing the midfield. I told him, I think you can play centre back. I want to play you there. And I told him, nah, I'm not asking, I'm telling you, I'm going to play there. Just yesterday, yesterday he called me. He's in the national team.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, concentrate on football. Because a lot of players concentrate on this. When you're talking about players, Baluza, form and all that, the biggest asset of an athlete is your body. Take care of your body. If you're coming and we have a party drink and you, it's okay. Not at all, it's okay.
Yeah.
You have to play. You are still young. When we were growing up, the money was not that big. But now Saudi is open.
Saudi's open, dog.
Ronaldo is getting 200 million.
Guys, Saudi's open.
Yeah, so
I love where you're going.
Yeah. So why don't you think like that?
Why don't we think like that, though?
Our players are not ambitious enough. That's why you watch. These guys are talented. The problem and the sad part is they don't know. We have to make sure they know. They don't know.
Ash, dog.
Well, you must write a song about these guys.
No, I'm not writing for these guys. At least
please just try to motivate these guys, because sometimes they feel but I'm not mad.
I know you're not, Papa.
Well,
but is it because it's on go Josie Lebak? Is it because you see it every day or we are privileged? I mean, how are we supposed to act poor when we're not? People say that a lot. We're not hungry enough. How though, Vinny? How King? I really don't know if that's the question to ask.
Okay, Scott. How?
Because people say the same thing.
If you are a musician, you see Rick Ross. You want to be like Rick Ross. It's only us limiting ourselves. That's why if you concentrate on the small things, like okay,
you want to concentrate on writing better songs, making better videos, doing the things that I need to be doing.
Let those guys. I know how hard it is in the music industry. I know it's still the same thing in football. I know people can make it hard for you, but personality, you may not end up.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, along the way, there's a path that you see. Okay, me here can help one or two. You can open your own studios. Like everything is here. It's here. It's here. Yeah, we had Quest collaborating with Ricky Rose. Understand?
Yeah.
We can have you. Collaborate with Ricky Rose. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it. Let's be ambitious. Let's look. If Saudi, you know what Saudi is doing. All these Europeans, you know what they are doing. This is very interesting. You know, Africans, we don't see what we have. Team here, England, it is about that. When you look at them,
we won.
We both. France is Africa.
Yeah.
The Saudi, Saudi, UAE.
Kibondaki as well.
They want Bodaki to come.
Because
they want to convert. They make it easy. France, all the French colonies, where you get there, you don't even spend 10 years like Ronaldo England, 2 years or I'll change. One swara.
Two.
So ask yourself, why are they coming to Africa? To get Africans. What have they seen? No, it's not Mariate. We have to. If I have to sell you something, say this makes sense.
So the moral of the story is we need to think outside of the box, and instead of looking at Europe, start looking at other places like Bonobo, Saudi and stuff as well.
Why not?
Why not?
We can make money there. And
Botswana ka pena le agreement le bo Dubai le bo enka no one.
Now we are talking. We are talking.
You know what, guys?
Now we are talking.
Yes. Instead of just looking one direction.
Let this. If Beleme goes and make 200 million,
can Benzema will.
If you go and make $5 million US, how much is that in Pulas? You don't need 200 million. You just need that. That's all you need. But now we have to now sit you down. Financial literacy. Or manager one. So that you enjoy this. It's a lot of work. People think coaching is just being there. No, it's a lot of work. It's just, I think sometimes, sometimes I just think coaches are lazy. Just lazy to work. Yeah. Not only in Botswana, in Africa. Just lazy.
Yeah.
And it hurts me because
what level of coaching would you want guys to get on so that we can make our guys better? Because we see more leaking yarona. Coaches are being recycled. You know, shout out to Chico Dansnari. He's there in that team next time. A shout out to Libo Rababa Tokahetsing, the Zimbabwean gentleman, Onalgoji.
Okay, why is that?
They used to rotate in the teams.
So why is that? Why do you think is
asking
that?
you.
No, why do you think is that?
Machita Abigail is. How are we to class B? They don't train to become coaches.
When I was growing up, when we were growing up,
Yeah.
there was no cell phones again.
Yeah.
No, yeah. How to landline no rangana bona kopana da ka 2. Ra kopana da ka 2. Eh, wa ntshwara. I see diponetsi mara ke le mo le fifi. You know.
Yeah.
You know, kids of today, they're not like us. They've got phones. They even get phones they do off the zero. They have everything, they have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
When I was talking about manuals, I was saying to you, do they address the life you're going to be?
Yeah.
You know, I keep hearing coach. Now, hey, chief, it's not your time then. As I'm talking about now. One swara.
Yeah.
A lot of us now we went to medium and all that.
Yeah.
The thinking is different. You can't take your thinking and try to put Baba Nemba. You can't, and it's wrong. And it's wrong.
Barin coaching manual, I think.
You see that problem. All our coaches. The problem is we are all of us. We are in Botswana.
Yeah.
So the mindset, if you have exposure like me, you've gone outside. When I start talking this, what's our blind? You see what the problem is. But these are things that can really help us. We need to understand Botswana. If I tell you, kasi abuntling white seat zola, malay te bakanya Botswana. Botsabe loko piku ki kasi ba tabakanya ka majita.
Completely.
You have to understand why. There's a lot of research that we need to do. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Botswana, you watch the football again.
Yeah.
Why do you think why does Zebras na
Because harna the creative midfielder.
No, we do.
I know we do. Okay,
fine.
All the coaches
okay.
do the same thing.
Okay. Let me bring you here. Scar. Okay, all the successful nations have a national playing philosophy.
Yeah.
You've seen Spain, right?
Tiki-taka.
They play like the men's team, right? They play like under 17.
Yeah. Hey.
You've seen La Liga. Barcelona, Girona, they play the same way. The team is out on Botswana. Do they play the same?
Hold that thought. Apart from you're not booting the ball. And then defender require waibusa, and then luckily someone will get it. You know, and then maybe a play can happen.
So when you go play against West African teams, can you play that lombo?
No, first of all, they're taller than us.
That's why I'm getting you in. If we don't have a national playing philosophy,
so who
this the issue goes back to issue King Zebra since 2012 Israel. So the national playing philosophy, one, average height yaron. Average height yaron.
Hot and tot.
Yeah. Characteristics
timid. We get the
attributes. Natural attributes. When you go out in the street, what do you see?
Friendly.
No. When the boys are playing, what do you see? Just
excitement, happiness.
No. What do you see in players? What
in the players?
Their attributes.
Defensive. These days.
No, in the streets. We're not talking about structured football. We dribble with all.
No. Hey, everyone tries to be the hero. I wanna rally. We score,
But
we
you
dribble, we pass. People use their brains. To play a certain way. We are free with the ball.
So you spoke about height,
Yeah.
right? We spoke about natural attributes.
Yeah.
You spoke about characteristics as well.
Yeah.
These, when you develop your national playing philosophy, you have to take a look at.
Yeah.
The behavior, you have to take that into note. You have to. You have to know why the role models are you have to take note of that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then we develop
Manual
we develop our philosophy.
yeah. Philosophy yeah.
The philosophy that we develop now will give birth to the playing style.
Yeah.
So the playing style, obviously, because we are closer to the ground, it means we can move quicker. Play the ball on the ground. South Americans, they are short. Argentina are short. I remember some guy Holland. Holland needs a ball
All the time,
but Kotlas, they can't. If you check South Americans here, they are built very firm.
Yeah.
The core very strong.
Yeah.
Why do we want to take Europe then bring it here? I'll tell you one thing. Take a white boy, put him here, and a black boy here. Play music, and then say dance. We've got rhythm, man. We've got rhythm. That's why we can dribble. Why do we want to copy those? I'm asking why. Now, once you've gotten this, now you put the scientific effect into it, and we look at the standards, world standards. When you talk about modern football, whatever they call it.
We call it modern football because it's not ours.
Putting into science into that, things like okay, out of instance, if go maumba just you never done. That's you see why people are lazy. There's a lot of stuff. It's not just kind of people think coaching. There's a lot of things going on.
I think because we read the habo including the agriculture, the football, not the football, the different.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Hey, no. So why? This Paddy. Why? Why don't these guys at our Ministry of Sports think it's important? Because not only be the FIFA, especially under the football union Botswana. Shout out to Engine Botswana. They organize it. A lot of things say ultimately a lot of players come through and get into coaching classes. Why don't we have the sit down and start change our coaching styles or agree on a coaching style? Are we that pushed away? In football unions.
I don't think Botswana, for instance, I don't think we take football as an industry.
But go unioning that philosophy so let's lobby government.
We can do that, but that is not
priority.
No.
Prioritize.
No. That is not within our portfolio union. It was a BFA. They are the custodians of football.
Yeah.
It's BFA. When you talk Botswana footballers, that's BFA. And I think they are doing well, but there can be that improvement.
Yeah.
I mean, if they are to take this from what I've been saying and what every other person is saying, and we make this an industry because it should be an industry.
Yeah.
But we just letting Mwalemo just coming in, just come in.
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
It's sort of like music. because they feel like I mean, this stadium anyway. But we also don't understand that in South Africa and other parts of the world, the music industry, entertainment industry, and the sports industry go hand in hand.
Yes.
Halftime shows.
Yes.
Ticket sales when you're
saying, man.
Game let's say Mastoka versus Rollers.
Yeah.
Before Balabesa one noto Bungotaba perform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to talk about that. How is it on the league? Are you guys competing?
On the league?
Oh yeah, Muliki. Are you guys winning? Because it's amazing because I have vested interest in this team. So how is everything going on the league so far?
I'm still interested more, you know, because football is an industry. It's an industry. I mean, really, like for instance, I'll tell you one thing. We talk about right? But a football club, for instance, Masitok, we have groundsmen. Could we have from groundsman to chairman?
Yeah.
So when you have legal battles, what do you mean? You need team legal.
Yeah.
What do you need? You need team MED. You need coaches.
Yeah.
You need doctors, medical team. Well, once more, there's a football club can hire more than 100 people. So if 16 teams can hire more than 100 people, you got teams at Premier League. Yeah.
No, I hear that.
That's a Premier League, you know.
Yeah.
This is a huge industry, and people back good all the faculties they go UB, they can be hired in one team. In one team.
I feel that. The reason you know, I think we know the stuff and we just act like it's not, you know, it's not real.
But
so
people with influence like you, this is where you see media. You see, let me tell you something. You see media and people with influence. I've seen the podcast about Tawad Dragon, and people were asking me, no, the time will come.
Yeah.
Sure. If you can average, you always write how many views and all that.
Yeah. But
don't you think you have influence?
No. The minute I start saying I have influence,
no.
is when now people start
numbers.
thinking,
No.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Yes,
I'm not talking about. We are talking about content. So someone will look at this content and say, it's fine.
Yeah.
Someone will look at, but this guy makes sense.
Here's a point, yeah.
Who knows from here or find people who study in the academy and hiring coaches, hiring medical personnel, hiring media team,
I think
hiring groundsmen.
But that's what I think I should be asking, Honor. Is that the ideal world where you see football clubs able to hire more than, you know, just the players and just the coaching staff? But that's why I keep talking about Honor. How easy is it then to motivate but to buy o bereka le bone go sena end goal ya gore re na 100,000 to go hello kana million no abone krang? I mean, I know what you mean, or you tell the players, take care of your body will pay you. But it's disheartening gore bo bala dikgang every other week o bo bona gote this is happening. You know, what is the mood in general across all teams? Because at least you can rock up and lead coaches. How is football in Botswana feeling right now? With the but you know, does it hurt you in any way? Does it touch you?
It could be better, but that's the least of my worries.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to see players who are technically good. I would like to see players who have the hunger, the desire to succeed, to play in Europe, to play in Saudi, to make money for themselves. You know, I like to see people with burning desire, people who want to take the country back to AFCON, take Botswana to World Cup. You know how it was when we were playing. Every time Zebras, it's like at that time, the motorcades, football brings people together. You know, I want to see, I love to see people babale happy.
Yeah.
You know, and football can do that. Players can make life.
Yeah.
The families can benefit from that. That is my focus. I cannot focus on 1 million when the team is spending 3 million to get 1 million. I can't.
Yeah.
It's a non-starter for me. I want these players to grow. When I take players outside, and the team comes, but the more you take players outside, there's interest. So when the team say RIX, when they're interested in how we play, then they say, can we match? Do you know what that means to the club? Do you know what that means to tourism industry in Botswana? It's bigger than just.
I love that. I love that.
So how long people think the man was like?
No, hanga butsu ba pajeng ka beriri ya but yeah, you're a health freak, so at least but talk about what I find. But like, it's a frustrating thinking like that, and you know there's not a lot of people who support. But don't you have similar minds? So it at least to keep you sane. I mean, Masita seems like a good home for you. Like-minded with you.
I mean, the president. That's his mindset.
Hey.
You know, that's his mindset. He wants to see. Masita grow or Dinaledi grow. Want to understand? It's a national project for him.
Hey, because yes. Why are you guys acting like you're from Gabs though? Like
no one is acting like you're from Gabs.
I'm asking the harder questions now. Where are you guys on the log now?
10th.
Out of 16?
Yes.
Okay, are we
13 games to go?
13?
Yeah.
How many points is the guy on top of you? Pause. Let's all, How many points is the nigga on top of you? No, pause it. I don't tell the nigga on top one. How many points and like?
No, I think
that's actually
number
a good
9. Number 9. I think it should be. I think it's 2 points. Yeah,
but
that's
points. Good though. With 13 games left.
Because the thing is, we get. If you get a win, just win, just one win, it takes us to top 8.
Already,
yes. You know, all we do is just to get one game at a time. Yeah, just one. We go back to top 8.
So that then puts you into the Orange Cup.
Yes, once we are in the top 8 and we finish in the top 8. Yes.
Nice, man. And shout out to Orange, man. Like they're the ones who are really, really consistent in supporting football in Botswana. Because I think cup competitions are very important. Like as much as the league is,
they are.
We're gonna get some of the administrators or Sinte, and I love how diplomatic you are. No, I really love it. I want your top 11 players by position for BW from around 1998 to now. Who's your goalkeeper?
Mudiri Marum.
You didn't even think about it.
No, I don't have to.
Mudir, okay. Why Mudir?
Mudiri. Great goalkeeper, man. Brave.
He's the oldest. He's the best goalkeeper of all time.
To me, yes. Okay. I played with goalkeepers, but I think he stands out. Yeah.
Okay. Right back, number 2.
Talk.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, talk. Little longevity as well.
Yeah. He's a smart defender.
Very, very smart. Yeah. He knows what to defend. Yeah.
I love defenders who can play football.
Break it down some more. What do you mean? Like he's a right back and like he's the longest serving one like I've seen more our national team, huh?
Because of how I grew up in football. I don't like defenders who wants to pump the ball. It's just hopeless. You're just kicking hopeless ball to who? To who?
But I remember there was one time I came to your first game, Gan, and then when you did hit one of those no limit 3, and then it was a crossfield pass to number 7.
Me?
Yeah.
That was a pass.
That's what you said.
It's a difference.
I was trying to tell you, you booted.
It's not booting. It's a pass.
Okay.
When you boot, you just
Well,
playing
like
a
a
hopeless
little
ball.
goofy.
There. Well, to whom it may concern, but you see, you can tell
Yeah,
from
it's a
here
normal
it
tool.
goes to someone else.
Yeah, I saw
it's a
that.
pass.
That was a beautiful
It's
pass.
technique.
Kung fu. Okay. Number 3.
Number
Left
3,
back.
left back. I always go back to Viola. Viola Gabolelo.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, people,
BDF 11, huh?
yeah, people, hey, Viola, but
What about Twizer?
I played with Twizer, it's good, but I still prefer Viola. I played with Twizer from under 17,
Yeah.
under 20. We didn't play together, more senior team, but I played him at junior level.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Central defense, number 4. Come on. Hey.
Simple.
This
Simple.
team sounds like a 2012, nigga.
Yeah, you know, look, man. I can put 2 there. Can have Ndiapole Mosha.
Mushama?
Mosha how laulu.
Okay.
How laulu go Gorolas, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Can have the
okay.
2, yeah.
But we got to have one. Diapo it is, or is it Mosha?
Yeah, I put them maybe
What about 5 then?
5. They'll pay. Those 2 will pay.
In Nebona, Mosha
Yeah.
Lane.
Yeah. They'll pay.
Who am I thinking? Nemone? Okay, Diapo. What about Amos?
Was good. It was good. Maybe he can probably get in because of his left-footed.
Millie, Ernest Amos. That was his full name. Nearly?
Yes, Ernest Amos.
Ernest Amos.
Maybe because he's left-footed, but I prefer Mosha Haulau.
Why do you think because he was one of our best. Like, where do they build niggas like that?
Where is he from? From the north.
Assess.
That's what I'm saying. These are things that when we do this. Yes, when we do these philosophies and all that.
Yeah.
Because we're include the nutrition and all that.
Kind of was built like a brick.
The jokes that are strong here. How much we are strong?
No, yeah, no, like I always say Mudidima because like he's the one who sells it in town, even though it's like $1,000, but like
the reason why it's $1,000,
yeah,
there's something about it. It doesn't come cheap, eh?
Okay, this one is gonna be tricky for you. Number 6.
Patrick Mutsib. Easy for me. Patrick Mutsib.
Why?
Why?
What about that homie, our big homie who stole the goats?
Someone goes.
No, I'm under 23 alone. Size 10. Offensive not. I see 6 lane.
Size 10 was good, but I prefer Mutsib. Mutsib is not just a defender, he's a playmaker. He's a playmaker. When I met Mutsib in the Reluko Mobisa, so now Mutsib were the only guys from junior high. The rest of the guys never go senior high. They came to map. Yeah. At that time, he was a dribbler. So when I came back, I thought,
oh, what about Gino? What about Mohori?
Gino is not a number 6.
Gino King.
He's more of an 8 and all.
He's not a playmaker.
He's not a playmaker, he's an 8. No, you have if you play, we have a defender, a crafter, and then we have a creative midfielder. So your crafter will be your box-to-box player. So
10.
And the 10 will be your playmaker.
Yeah.
And then this one, defensive midfield, will be your defender. Those are the 3 in the midfield. But nowadays things have changed. You can have your defensive midfielder playmaker. Yeah.
Hey, Patrick Mutsib. Number 7. Who's your
number 7? Malateri Toronto Mabina.
Okay.
1v1, no problem with anyone.
Why?
1v1.
Where did he play? I don't remember seeing him on the Zebras.
My team. You said, how are Zebras?
Is he
But
on the
Toronto
team
was
now?
No, he's
Back in the
retired.
day.
Toronto Mabin. Our Santos.
Eh.
But he played in the junior team,
In
in
the
the
junior
20 and the
teams.
23s, yes.
So why didn't he go forward?
He's a soldier.
Oh, okay, Sole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, kind of life decisions, huh?
Yeah.
Hi. All right, number 8. Who is your number 8? Kling Kling.
Number 8.
You can pick yourself.
Number 8 will be Godfrey Ngele.
We're going to have to research some of these people because a lot of people haven't seen them play.
Godfrey, I'm telling you. People see it, but I'm telling you. Guys, Godfrey is gifted. Very clever.
Why didn't he progress with his football then?
He played Corolas, then another injury. Yeah. But if you've seen Godfrey, go Santos, he went on to play, I think, go Sunday Chiefs.
Is he also left-footed?
Left-footed. Left-footed.
Yeah.
Educated left-footed.
When we were at 8, and then who's your number 9?
Number
Remember,
9.
this is your best Botswana 11 from 98 till now.
Number 9. Do you know go Flamingo Despos, it's so congested that Diram played number 9.
Sheesh.
And the way he could easily score. I see strikers struggling. And I ask myself, what is wrong with these guys?
Yeah.
But I'll play Dipsy there.
Dipsy.
Yeah.
Tell me about Dipsy. What impact did Dipsy Nadidira have on a young footballer or your age when we saw what was going on with him? Did it mean anything to you or nearly, I'm going to beat that guy always?
No. Dipsy, dedication. A true professional.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Determination.
Yeah,
commitment, whatever. Even now when you play, I keep laughing, and they say him, but it's in him.
He's very competitive.
He's competitive.
Yes,
he's competitive, and
he's
people,
trying to fight.
And people confuse him. Guys, he's competitive. He's like that. He's not going to back off some musician. He will tell you.
Yeah, what we do.
And if you remove the tag, Yahoo is a superstar, then you face him as a normal human being.
Yeah.
Will shift. I mean, when you see someone on the street, then he brings the same behavior.
Yeah.
Wow. we are only labeling him because he dips.
Yeah. But the dog is still in him. Every ball. Like this nigga will fight for every ball. I remember when he came back for holidays, and you're like,
GSS.
And then
he was coming from Chicago. Na really Puma. So the starts mo.
Oh yeah,
that's
what
I was there.
Stop it, nigga.
I was there. And I was there. Go. Nigga can't samik. So we were brought in as marquee players. So no, I'm not playing.
I'm not doing this stuff.
No.
We're gonna have to get to number 10, and you're going to have to explain the number 10 position for those who don't know what it is. Okay, on the box to box.
No, the 8.
8 to on the box to box.
There's so many of us in that position.
What does 10 do?
10 is a creative.
This is for the wives. This part is for the wives. When this nigga is always at Sunday soccer, jersey number 10. This is what he's supposed to be doing.
Stay away from that number, guys. When we put that number 10, we expect a lot from you.
And
Look, man, that position has many players that I can think of. I can think of Dirang, can think of Toto.
You already have Dirang at 9. So this
No,
is your
Dips
team.
go 9.
Dips is at 9. Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't put the rank there.
Yeah, so we have Dirang, we have myself there, we have Tsotso, there's one guy, Bakamwe,
Hey, Bakamwe.
Dolez.
Bakamwe Opelas Dolly.
It's Dolly.
You guys know Dolly, the singer.
Guys, it's Dolly.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of guys, you know.
Is Dolly not blind?
It's Dolly.
No way.
I'm telling you.
Because Dolly little are always like this to this day. Yeah.
You group A1. That was the Flamingo Bolai. Dolly. There was Baizi Kali, Tsotsongele, Godfrey Ngele, Tato Buleleng.
Oh, Tato.
Yeah.
Even my cousin Komolimo was also like, oh, Nana Lebonimo.
You see the problem here, Pekka 10. Yeah, it's difficult, but.
Dolly, are you serious? This Dolly is making songs le mata.
My nigga.
Shout out Mata, you are nigga as
My
well.
nigga.
You know.
Bakamwe. Trust me.
Mr. Mwe.
I saw those boys. I saw Bakang.
But what I love about like Kasi niggas is that like Bakan didn't even just stop. I don't know what happened.
He got injured. Knee injury.
Aba we take a look Twanaka. Aba
Yeah.
Asimola, a honora bereke.
Yeah.
Kiyo we sound you.
See, that's the mentality that I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
talking
mentality that I
about.
want. I give it more.
How can I
It's never late, man. It's never too late.
Yeah,
Okay. The problem is that no. Everyone knows me. You can't get into a text. Nigga, please go in there.
I gotta go, man.
You have to go in there. At that time, you don't have money. Go in there. It's okay. Those who will laugh at you, man. The hustle that we go. Everyone goes through the hustle. You go through a lot.
God, man.
This is life, man. Nigga.
Yeah,
It's life. It's life. So I don't have a problem going to your text. No. Before Vinny, there is Vincent. There's Kgaswane from Gas.
Yeah.
There's me.
Yeah.
Another boy from Ekas. You must understand that.
Yeah.
But if you look at me with a tag, it's
Yeah.
up to you. I don't care. I don't care.
Number 11.
Yeah.
Who's the number 11 player? Because Opalo took 10. Was it about 7? Actually, give me 10. I want one nigga.
Dirang.
All right.
Simple as that. Yeah.
There's no Piro anywhere. Like
Now relax.
avoid the Brazilian.
Now relax.
Okay.
But he's there. Number 11.
Vampiro. No.
Either there's me, there's Piro Coco 11 or Piro Kim. But that team, man, that team will kill you.
Why? Because every time I think back, people are not going to go about number. Was Masakon Chingane an 8 or 10?
It was an 8.
Bonobo Paja Butale. Why were we so good in the midfield, but you know, these guys were never exported?
But it tells you about Botswana. It tells you. It tells. What?
Because now they are professionals. I mean, Paja is in the Ministry of Finance. He's like a big nigga there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Do you know the trade deals? Botswana. Paja is Botswana. It's like, yo, you want to make a deal with me?
No, go Ministry of Trade, not Finance.
Trade. Yes, go sign the trade. It's Botswana.
Number 1 chief negotiator.
My nigga. The number 1 chief negotiator for the country was the number 1 distributor for the country. And then there's Renchingane, who's the VP of the BFA. You know,
another talented. You see, even now.
The option. Do you feel like smoking or the option? Because like,
maybe that's what I'm saying. Football or sport is not industrialized.
Yeah.
So we a lot of times I think it's just going to somebody today.
Yeah.
And I think we've taken that very serious. Komajite.
We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna want another list.
Man, you have to call me again, right?
I want a top 5. A top 5 best midfielders of all time in Botswana. Attacking midfielders.
Of all times? In Botswana?
According to you.
Those I saw.
And then you give me the international. Actually, let's start with the international ones and then you give me the ones that Botswana. I think you can run through. Actually, not international. Africa. Mona yaren pedi. Botswana needs to change.
Africa.
Top 5 key, you know what?
Africa.
Africa. Hey, give me top 5 number 10s.
The late John Shoes Mushwe.
Unaka Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce. He played Gogo take years.
Take
JJ Okocha.
Mashuda.
Top 5, according to me, Kalusha Bwala. They used to call me Kalusha, remember?
I know.
That's why I put on number 11.
Kind of guys don't know. Back in the day.
Number 10, I saw Mohamed El Kas. Played for Egypt, 96. And the best ever, Mohamed Abu Trika.
Abu Trika, yeah, man. No doubt,
that guy.
No doubt.
I'm telling you.
That's a strong 5.
I'm telling you.
We got to get into BW. And let's say top 5 young midfielders in BW.
BW. Currently,
who is out here showing you like, yo, understanding IQ, willing to put in the work. We can possibly see this nigga in the future one day. Barona. And then you're gonna have to break them down because Malita Google TV. Mare, Sabana, who are the hottest niggas out here right now?
Okay, Premier League.
Position. The hottest players you see right now, even outside your team. You know, you can include your team as well.
My team, there's a boy called Dolly. We took him from Kowa United. He's left-footed.
Yeah. Dolly. Yeah.
That boy is a gem.
You're going to send me his picture, I get.
Yeah. That boy is a gem. There is Boniface. My team is playing in the midfield. Oh, not attacking.
Let's just Mala. Completely midfielder.
There's Boniface Ramalale. There's a boy I like. What's his team? Plays. He has the hunger. You know, I think from a distance, that desire, that hunger, you know, that ability to be exported.
What do you think is lacking from a distance, Kira?
No. I can keep Mona from a distance. The desire that he has. He's an attacking midfielder, but he also possesses the defensive attributes. And he's brave. You know, I love players who easily express themselves.
Yes, sir.
Who understand what they have in It's very important. As a coach, I can guide you, but you have to take it out. I can guide you, but you have to take it out. You know,
yes, sir.
So when we go, a lot of times in a game, 20% is the coach, 80% is the social cohesion of the players. If your players, you see them, outside after training or out, it becomes very easy. Yeah, I would know Ubehava young. You know, I would trust you. That trust outside, it goes into the game.
Yeah.
That's why City La Pepa Tulemel. They will play because they are playing for each other.
Yeah.
So
I think we've got 2 left.
You
can check other teams, Mrana. You had 2 of your own, 2 from security systems. One from security systems.
You know, because I've spent Nakwensi with the juniors. Don't really know much about the Blood Premier League. It's just recent that now Kisimola on the senior team, but most of the time being with the under 10s to under 21. But I'll just say, there's a boy that I like, Saraming Kokorolas.
Saraming?
Yeah, he's a defensive midfielder.
Okay.
Plays simple football.
Kind of that's my problem. It's like, when is Saraming playing?
Yeah, you know, football is simple. But playing simple football is the most difficult thing.
That's what makes you guys amazing. I always tell people, and then it's like, you guys, the game slows down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything that's happening so quickly. When I wrote Rapabolo, one about to million. When I was to well, you're trying to take it. And I think that's what makes the difference.
I'm going to show you something. If I have the ball, if I want to move these two, but if he's my teammate, if I want to move these two, I can with a pass to him. No. I'm going to show you something. These two, don't make it. If I play the ball to him, everyone wants the ball. They go here. He brings the ball back. I'm done with them. Is that easy? Is that easy? Is that easy? More I'll put you in the math class.
Hey, no.
You are here. I play the ball here. To your right. It's going to draw you here. The angle of support. If he's coming straight, can we beat you, old defender? Now, if I bring you here, if he goes this side, we go there. I can turn and spin, get the ball there. These are simple things. Football is very simple, but people complicate. I don't know. You see the thought process. You think a lot of things. Just deal with this. Yes, the brain works like that. That's right. If you have ideas, and then you don't get one, there will only be ideas. They didn't know.
I need one more player. Papa. I need one more
player. I'm trying to think, man.
Think, Ndora. Think.
Trying to think. If those I've played against, I'll take a midfielder.
I'm still taking midfielder. Yeah.
I think Tsotso is still there.
Oh, I'm really happy you said Tsotso.
No, he's still there. He's a very clever guy.
Why? What happened at Sundowns? From your point of view?
I don't know. Tsotso was doing well. He's playing well. That's why even Vets took him. About we now got Vets, and he was doing well. So some things I wouldn't know because after Haki Buale now, I don't talk to him much about football. And you know, actually, him and his brother, when they started, I gave them pens from Finland and trainers from Finland. That's why they started. But I rather prefer you tell me than you know.
Yeah.
I rather prefer you tell me. Yeah, those are.
I can't deal with that nonsense sometimes. I want to get because I get a dumel. As or Ramura, it always feels like, you know, we are always, we're so accepting of South Africa, and they're not accepting of us. I got to hang out with Thabo, the former Orlando Pirates player, Khatama. Rakhale. Through our mutual friend, Schoolboy. And you see how Thabo's been accepted, Botswana. And I'm not trying to put him on blast as well because he's a really good brother and he's a good addition to his team. But for our guys, dog, all the time it always seems like, even if you are the most exceptional one, so I will never understand it, and I don't know how.
Let me make you understand.
How guys are supposed to be motivated. I know.
Let me make you understand.
Okay.
The thing about Botswana and South Africa, we have inferiority complex when it comes to SA. Once Mutaka souping, I don't know what Josie means to you, but you know Josie Rotway. I was telling one of my Malawan Santari, ke ako Josie good. How go sweet? How go Josie? No. Josie go to a Joburg CBD. Hence whether I go mid-range, you are not in Josie. You're not. So we have this key problem here on Batswana. We have this inferiority complex. Karatimi to ha suping start.
Yeah, right.
Once you start hearing Tonian
and click.
You know, I can speak Zulu. I can change Tony no Moki Musutu.
Yeah.
Wow.
So mulumala ba majita ba kgaoga pelo ha ba utlwa entlek
ha ke go
futhi manje.
Okay, ke ba entle go ringa ngane there wa utlwa red flow yer the man wa bona o simola go so you start thinking gore hey man I live in Soweto because now I deep Soweto I live in deep Soweto,
yeah,
right. The only things they have Jesus. It's but the life is
the same thing.
The problem is your own. It's not them. Your own. And when you come to me, go to a game. A very kid that man want respect. Go to 50% to lose seats. That is the problem we have.
But that's what you were saying about the manual. Mental, like fortitude, resilience, like strength mentally.
You gotta survive out here. South Africa is nereja because we idolize them.
Pause, pa. You know this shit.
Let me tell you something. Me and you, my homie, we have to do a special one because we can talk up to.
Yeah, no, we gotta shut it down.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Otherwise,
what Josie Reja? No, he late. What really Josie Reja?
We idolize these guys. You play some like Tikomodis and you're going around. Talk, please, man. We are competing.
John and Galaxy. Let's talk a little bit about that. They're the ones who are out there representing us, yes. You know. Baratilo Bolo about to go Tanzania. I've been to Tanzania, man. I wanna like it's humid. It's yeah. They needed that game more than us, and I think that's what you mean. How we are
No, we don't.
That game meant so much to them.
We should be sitting asking, okay, these guys, how they survive. We can't have teammates and we don't get a report from them. And then it guides us to say, guys, yes, we are building. Let me tell you something. This is what I thinking. Example I always give. A commando soldier is trained to survive in the jungle. If we go 10,000 of us in the jungle against him, we are all going to die. Yeah. Because the mind, the brain is trained to survive. He knows when, how, where.
Yeah.
You understand? When you guys are here looking for him, he's not here.
Yeah.
He wants you to go there.
So we're not sharing information here.
I'm saying to you,
go
into the brain. Hopala go be there and ask them how you train this guy to survive in the jungle. We are going out. This is football.
I don't know if you saw the clips, huh?
You see why you're talking about Team Avco. These guys now, they have experience.
Because every time you are top four,
when you leave Botswana, once you leave the airport, you are going to the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So South Africa, even la batla Botswana. Okay, Botswana they can say batla Botswana. But once they go up, Barabako Africa.
Yeah.
You see, when we go out there, you just know local diaries on our own Marabella at Baletsa.
Kuba kidnapper because la hasala na le to me.
No. Batso go scream. Na go barida. How is it? You know, na la go barida baeta. Batsa mo le mo. Wa scream. Orubuas Tswana is not up to them.
African pound.
So I think mentally we are very weak. That's why I'm weak mentally.
Is that how we end our interview?
No, but
yeah.
So no way Messi. Nako ya rona 39th edition.
Yeah, no,
I'm
we're
turning 40 this year.
Kind of 39 this year.
I'm 39. Bro.
Yeah, I'm 39 too, nigga. What are you talking about?
Timing.
I get a return of school.
What's your time?
Yeah,
at least
39 on 39. 17th of May.
Oh, really? You or me?
You, nigga.
This guy.
16th of May.
17 give V's. No.
Hey, Taurus. Oh, you're stubborn too.
Yeah, mata.
Yeah, I know what I'm making the Taurus.
Yeah, no, so 16 then V's.
We didn't talk about your mom. Because down the street from Thema there. You know, how much of an influence was she in the man that you are now? And when she looks, is she happy?
Yeah, well, football is no interest, but just molding me to say, Moran, you see, how good this wasn't.
Yeah.
Like at Rihanna, you come back. When you
really
come back to the rail.
Yeah.
If you derail, you come back to the rail.
That's what,
and that's what my mom has done for me, man.
Love you, Papa, with all of my heart. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how we come to the end of our episode with the one and only Vincent Kgaswane. What are the other names in the streets, bro?
I just let people say whatever you know.
Kgaswane before, and now he is Piri.
I'm actually Kgaswane.
You're back to Kgaswane?
Yeah, because you see, when the surname Piri came, a lot of my stuff was in Kgaswane. So I just spoke to my parents. You know what?
Yeah.
To change everything, it's gonna take my time.
Nigga, you changed early though. No, some junior.
No.
Piri. Was it Motona?
Yeah, go
senior.
Yeah, go senior. Yeah.
Hey.
So and then I looked at it. A lot of things.
Go Kgaswane.
Then when I spoke to them, no problem.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
I was to immigration, immigration, naturalization. Shout out to our guest and Papa.
Man,
thank you so much
man.
for coming through. Shout out to our local corner. Shout out to all the people out here at Leo's Inn who make it a damn good show. And we'll see you guys next week. It's been absolutely amazing. Shout out Drinks Direct as well. You can find yourself some paddy over at Lukarama. And remember to subscribe and press the bell button at the bottom of the screen. I think it should be somewhere here, ideally. So yeah, make sure that you subscribe and keep supporting, man. The BW content to you from us with love. Thank you so much for hanging out. Norendra.
Nagere, you have a very beautiful crew.
Yes, sir.
Next time we sit, they should just
relax.
Relax, Baba.
Bless up, Papa.
After about 3 hours.
Nice one, Papa. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
People of different identities. Podcast with PODI-CAST.